Alrighty boys, welcome back once again to another video. How you guys doing? Guys, today we're going to be making a video on the new Dinosaur Outlander in Fortnite Save the World. This guy's name is Southie, and he kind of reminds me of Grimace from McDonald's, if you guys have any idea what that looks like. Currently, you guys probably noticed I do have my hood up. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Like, I'm actually been shivering a lot. Like, I just got off my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/demonjoefr. First link in the description. Was probably one of the most insane streams we've had in a while. I just got off my stream and I just got really cold for some reason, and so that's kind of why I'm wearing a hood today. Not really for any particular reason. I feel like I just got a cold. All right, but yeah. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Southie and all that cool stuff. This is potentially one of the best farming heroes in the game, and he is quite interesting in not only the way that he looks, but in the way that he functions. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's take a look at Southie. In this specific video, actually, we're going to be taking a look at 3 different loadouts. We're going to be taking a look at this loadout right here, which is the farming loadout with Southie, which you want to have him in the support slot. I found that works best. We also have an anti-material charge build with Southie. Essentially, we're just going to beat the hell out of a smasher and see how long it takes to kill him. And and then we have an actual melee build with Southie. So we're going to be taking a look at all of these, and you know, pretty much the farming build is probably the best, but I kind of want to look at all of them and showcase the potential of this character. So what exactly does he do? Well, if we take a look at this character really quick and we take a look at his commander perk, we have Saurian Focus Plus. It says while the shield is depleted, you regenerate 12 energy per second. So you're not going to be getting any use out of this character, of course, unless your shield is completely destroyed, meaning that Blast from the Past is a no-brainer. You are not going to get any use out of this character whatsoever unless you have just no shield 100% of the time. Otherwise, he is a complete waste. You get Blast from the Past from any of the dinosaur heroes. Now, for each of these specific builds, I'll be going over some different stuff. So first off, I kind of want to showcase the farming abilities of this hero. And of course, we are going to use Archaeologist in the commander slot because I believe it works best. So we'll go over this build really quick and showcase it in game. So this build specifically, Archaeologist, she'll be coming back to the game in 1 week. They already announced that in the roadmap. She increases your anti-material charge heavy attack efficiency by 128%, allowing you to do it more often. Of course, we have Blast from the Past so that we can take advantage of Southie. We have Saurian Hide, which will give us more armor, and we also have Saurian Focus, which will give us that energy per second. We have Phased and Confused, which will increase our phase shift charges. We have Phase Forward, which will grant us more movement speed after a phase shift, and then we have Fleet, which increases our movement speed in general. So this is the farming class. We're going to take a look at this one, then we're going to segue on over to the punching class, just kind of as a meme to see what it can do against the smasher, and then we're going to segue on over to the melee class, because this one can also be quite interesting. But like I said, I believe that the farming one is probably the best. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into just a normal mission, and I'm going to showcase you guys how much exactly you can use your anti-material charge before you really run out of energy. So we're going to hop into this 126 zone really quick and just kind of showcase that to you guys. So I'll see you guys then. Alrighty boyos, so here we are in game with Archaeologist, and of course we have Southie in the support slot. Now I want to go ahead and showcase the exact powers that Southie has whenever it comes to regenerating your energy. So I'm going to go ahead and use a seismic smash to kind of give you guys a little bit of an example. And as you guys can see, the amount of energy that we get back is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and move around a little bit as well and phase shift from here and there. And as you guys can see, by the time I hit the ground, we're almost right back at 100 energy. I only have to walk for about 1.5 seconds before we are back at 100 energy. Now, that is only with phase shift and with seismic smash. You know, that isn't at all what Archaeologist kind of specializes in. What she does is drastically decreases the amount of energy it takes whenever you use an anti-material charge. So let's go ahead and use 3 of those in a row and take a look at what exactly it's going to do to the energy bar. And as you guys can see, by the time we get to our next anti-material charge, our energy is almost right back where it was previously. It's absolutely fantastic, the amount of regeneration that you get whenever you use Southie in your support, and even whenever you use him in your commander. Either way, he's pretty good. However, now I want to go ahead and go grab a pylon to give us a little bit of extra energy, and then showcase exactly how many times we can use our anti-material charge before we run out of energy. So I'm going to go searching for that pylon, and I will see you guys then. Alright, so it has taken me absolute ages to find this pylon, but I finally found it. So this is for the energy boost, so we're going to go and throw in some blue glow right there. And as you guys can see, we are now at 120 energy. Now we kind of have a few Huskos kind of rolling up on us right now, so let's kind of get rid of them. I'm gonna go to a little bit of a secluded place, so we'll just kind of build over here. I don't see really many husks. So yeah, I want to go ahead and showcase exactly how many times you can anti-material charge before you have to stop. So I'm just gonna spam right click, so I'm sorry if it's kind of loud, and we're gonna see how long we can really keep this up. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So 21, that 22 is a little delayed because of my energy taking forever to come back. So 21 times you can spam anti-material charge 21 times in a row before you run out of energy. This is not taking any breaks whatsoever in between your punches. This is 21 times of straight right clicking over and over and over again. And if we take a look at the build that we're using, it's absolutely perfect. You know, you have Sorry and Hide, you want to make sure that you stay alive. You have Sorry and Focus, of course, so that you can keep those anti-material charges up. And then you got 3 perks that are completely dedicated to getting around the map very quickly, so that you can get in and get out whenever you want to farm into areas, using your phase shift to get into areas, and then, you know, completely spamming your anti-material charge, because unfortunately you are not able to use Long Arm of the Law with this build. But fortunately, you are of course able to spam this 21 times if you don't do anything else. But, you know, in your meantime, you know, while you're trying to get to certain areas, you of course can take advantage of your movement speed and of your phase shifts and whatever, get in, get out, destroy everything, and collect that bag. So yeah, you can absolutely go a little ham with this farming build. Absolutely perfect. Southie makes an excellent addition to the Archaeologist support squad. And if you guys do not have Archaeologist, of course you can play as Southie in the commander slot if you would like. But I personally prefer Archaeologist overall. And like I said, she will be coming back next week. Now, I want to go ahead and go over the punching loadout with Southie and see exactly how long it's going to take to kill a smasher, just to kind of do it for fun. And yeah, see how many times we can punch a smasher until it dies, because of course we can punch pretty much an infinite amount of times if we like. And then after that I will move on to a melee build with Southie. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Alrighty boys, so I found myself a power level 100 nature smasher. It seems I also found a lobber that really doesn't like me too much. Let me get rid of his little minions down here. Can't hear me because of the Wraith. That's kind of good. Get rid of him. There we go. Okay, so I found a power level 100 nature smasher, and this is the build that I'm using. Of course, we are going to just absolutely punch him to death. So I have Sorry and Hide, Sorry and Claws, which I don't really think applies. I'm just using it for the dinosaur perk. Kinetic Punch, Strike Cost, and Iron Knuckles. So we're going to be getting damage, knockback, and we also got that attack efficiency as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get away from that little joint right there. Bring the smasher out here and, you know, try to get his little minions away. Oh no, oh god. Okay, I thought I actually had a stair piece for a moment. So yeah, there we go. Let's get the smasher in a slow field and see exactly how long it's gonna take of just straight up punching this guy. Oh my god, that is not a lot of damage. Okay, that is not a lot of damage whatsoever. Yeah, this is no bueno. I think we're on the 6th one. 7, 8. Oh god. I'm gonna speed this up for you guys and see exactly how long it takes. I think we're on the 9th hit so far, so I'm just gonna speed it up and see exactly how long it takes. I don't exactly want to waste your guys' time. And I think this is gonna be the last one. There we go. So for me, I might have lost count there, maybe at some point, because I was kind of really concentrated and it was kind of hard to count because I was getting a little confused. I believe it took about 31 hits So if you guys are trying to use this loadout to take advantage of your punches over and over and over again, you're looking at about 31 hits to a power level 100 smasher to kill him. And Epic Games, could you please buff the anti-material charge damage? I would really appreciate that. Yeah. So if you guys do want to kill a power level 100 smasher with this build, it's going to take you about 100 punches. Now, let's go ahead and move on over to the melee build that I have made with this character, and then we will end off the video there, because the melee build, in my opinion, is probably the most fun. I mean, punching smashers 30 times and farming isn't exactly that fun, so let's get on over to an offensive class that can actually do some work. Alrighty boyos, so here we are checking out the final loadout for Southie. Now I'll go ahead and showcase this to you guys really quick. So this loadout is of course going to be the melee loadout. We have Saurian Hide to give us armor, Saurian Claws to give us damage, we have anatomy lessons to give us crit rating, aka damage, Going Coconut so that we can maintain that health, and Rapid Charge to allow us to maintain our energy even better than we can right now. So for this specific build, I'm actually using a weapon that I haven't used all too much and I'm not too big of a fan of, but I feel like it works very well on this character, the Steam Thrasher. This of course is the spin to win, the helicopter build, whatever. I actually leveled up my own, which is right here, and of course I crafted it. So it has a double crit damage. Of course the crit rating is going to help me out. We also have Saurian Claws, so the times that I don't crit, I'm actually going to be doing decent damage as well. And of course we got the heavy attack energy efficiency right there, and damage to afflicted targets, yada yada yada, and it's an energy weapon. For those of you guys that don't know anything about the Steam Thrasher, it works a little bit like this, and this is how the weapon works. And with this specific character, you can use the Steam Thrasher for an insanely long time without even touching an enemy. Now, one thing I do want to mention really quick is that also, if you guys look over to the right, I went ahead and grabbed a health boost and an energy boost so that I am able to maintain energy and maintain damage as well. So what we're going to do really quick is kind of just do a few encampments while I talk about this character, and that'll pretty much be that. So of course with this build, I'm able to maintain my energy off of kills, and I'm also able to maintain it off of my commander as well. And well, just like that, we kind of cleared the encampment pretty easily. You know, that's kind of the whole purpose of this build, is to kind of make sure that you do have the build properly set to where those kills are going to give you energy back. But whenever you're using this commander, you have a lot more leeway whenever it comes to, you know, might not having the enemies around, you know, maybe not having the enemies around, and you'll be able to maintain that spinning aspect for longer. And then as the enemies then flood in, you know, you will be able to then get your energy back up and then continue, you know, using your little bit of a helicopter build. You know, whenever previously you would have probably already ran out of your heavy attack, I can keep holding it down regardless and keep going, you know, even while I'm waiting on enemies to spawn, and that smasher's coming from my cheeks. But yeah, I feel like it works perfectly, man. This build right here is absolutely insane. You can do a lot of damage with it, and you know, you can keep it going for quite some time as well. I'll see if I can get out of the way of that smasher. I don't want him to completely destroy my life. Well, actually, no, I might actually completely destroy his. For those of you guys that haven't been paying attention or looking too closely, the enemies we're fighting are 108 enemies, and of course we are solo, meaning that we're going to do less damage overall than if we were in a party. We got these little guys right here, which can be a little annoying for the Steam Thrasher, these little riot huskies, but that's okay. We can also eat this coconut right here mid-battle, get a little bit of health back, and get some bonus damage as well. And there we go, we got the second encampment done. So that is the melee build with this character, which I find to probably be the most fun. You know, if you guys don't want to go walking all over the place, anti-material charging all day, or, you know, you don't want to punch a smasher 30 times, I feel like this guy works pretty well with the Steam Thrasher. Now, is he the best hero to use with the Steam Thrasher? Probably not, but it definitely does give a lot of leeway whenever you are using this. And of course you can experiment with a wide variety of weapons whenever it comes to you know, Fossil Southie. You know, whenever it comes to, you know, swords or hammers or just whatever you want to use. It's just, for me personally, the first thing that really did come to mind was the Steam Thrasher, because of its, you know, huge energy use. So you can pretty much use anything you want if you'd like. But the Steam Thrasher came to mind for me, And it's kind of been a little bit of fun with this character, as you can pretty much spin for a lot longer than you're normally supposed to be able to spin for. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I did it a little bit different from, you know, how I normally do my videos. This was kind of purely live commentary because, well, I wanted to showcase as many builds as possible and give you guys as many different ideas as possible whenever it comes to using this character. He's definitely a lot of fun. Do I think he's going to be relevant in the next week or so? Probably not. I mean, outside of farming builds, you're probably not going to see him too often. But I do believe that he's definitely going to stay relevant within the meta in terms of using him for farming. But you may see a few of these guys running around in the future doing exactly what I'm doing right now and using the Steam Thrasher, as it's just ridiculously easy kills and a pretty easy way to rack up, you know, some husks and whatever. I'm going to go ahead and clear this last encampment right here, see if we can do it. This is a level 4 encampment. So we'll see what we can do here and, you know, try to clear out these guys. I'm going to go ahead and eat a coconut and, you know, try to lay waste to all of these enemies. We got a lot of them spawning right here, so we'll see what we can do. We got the coconut effects, which are giving us extra damage. The bonus health that we have from the pylons is giving us extra damage, and of course those crits are hitting very nicely with this scythe, and we just completely decimated that wave from this encampment. You know, in the meantime, we could eat a coconut, but we still have full health from the regeneration. We'll go and kill that guy right there and see if we go ahead and get another wave. And even with those blasters, man, they really don't seem to stand much of a chance against this build. We can just spin for as long as we want because we got so much leeway. And even if the husks aren't flooding completely towards us, we still have plenty of time, you know, for those husks to get to us and allow us to keep spinning with this build. Very nice indeed. And then, of course, we can clean them up as they're kind of far away so that we don't just get pelted with bullets or pelted with bees or bones or anything like that. And just clean up the rest of the encampment, and there you go. Eat a coconut, and then move on your merry way. So guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comments what kind of build you like with Southie. There are plenty of ways to build this hero, and I do want to hear some differing opinions in the comments down below, but these were the 3 that I personally came up with, and honestly, I might continue using the Steam Thrasher build. I do quite enjoy it. But guys, that is it for me. I tried to make this this video comparatively to my other hero videos. This one, to me personally, seemed a little bit better. Hopefully I can, you know, implement some better editing and stuff. So let me know if you guys did notice a change in quality between this video and some of the older ones, because I try to do this one a lot better than my previous ones. But guys, that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you did like it. Subscribe if you are new around here, as I make content for Save the World almost daily. Make sure to go check out the Twitch streams at twitch.tv/demonjoefr. We are streaming 5 times a week, and we are very close to 10,000 followers. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.